Okay, next up we have Soviet-US mid-range. So one of the changes from the most recent balance update was Katyusha was given another point of defense, but an operation cost. To that end, I'm interested in exploring other options because this effectively makes this card a 3-drop now. So I thought that combined with the other recent change, which was a slight nerf to ZHUKOV, making it so that you can't just get guaranteed value off of it turn 1 anymore, made me think about, you know, what other infantry units could we be running to get guaranteed value off of this turn 1 if we felt like we needed to do that. And I was looking at the 3/4s that the Soviets have, particularly these two, and thought that I'd play around with this card because it's not a bad hit off of ZHUKOV, but also with our little self-destruct package that we have going on can make for some really explosive turn 3s. So I kind of replaced the Katyushas with 2 of these in the Siberian transfer, and also shaved 1 card up at the top end to put another URAL Factories in this list. And now we have 3 effects like this that we can do something like turn 3 Siberian transfer or CHAIKA, destroy our thing, get value off it, and then play 1 or 2 of these things for free and just put a ton of pressure on the table in the early game. I've played a little bit with the deck so far and it felt reasonable. Thought we'd give it like a little bit more of a proper, you know, try here today and see how we do. I was originally like debating playing like a more URAL Factories focused list, so to speak, that was like really leaning heavy on the self-destruct stuff, but we might keep this in case he's a more aggressive US deck. But I figured rather than like trying to adhere too strictly to a theme, that we'd just keep the other cards that we want. Because he's aggressive and like the other cards, like the bad cards we could draw with this, like aren't coming down very late anyway, I think it's right to try run this out to try to get something on the table. Because otherwise we're not doing anything for the first 3 turns, so... Yep. I'm just going to gain 2, pass. Hope to trade these off. Obviously, we'd love to see one of our 4 bloody sickles to punish this card that he's probably going to get a ton of value off of, but you can't always get what you want. So he's going to have a 3/3 in the front line either way. If I hammer this, yeah, I hammer that, and then what? Then he's just going to... Let's play this out this turn. Let's just do back-to-back guard units and force him to answer them. And then we can decide how we want to approach this slight problem. He could just draw 2 cards right now with his an M4. Sure. Beautiful. So now we can kill this. Game 5. Kill this. Play this. Sure. So now we're just going to eat that. Hammer that. Are we supposed to play a guard unit here? Probably. Our health total's pretty healthy, though. Maybe I'm supposed to get down some more of these things. I actually wouldn't mind if this became a 5-5 anyway, because then the Avenger kills it. But just long term, it's probably not wise to keep that thing alive. He could also have more of those. Not much we can do about that, though. Perfect. Finally see one of our bloody sickles just in the nick of time. Glad to see that card go. Ooh, that's a good draw. Okay, so this kind of negates this, which is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is probably dead anyway. So we could... I guess it's dying either way, though, huh? No, I guess we gotta do this into this. Red banner it. Play this out. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. URAL Factories. So now that means that this is live. And this. Just this. I'll keep this because it can hit artillery that he could be playing. We saw one M18 go, so hopefully he doesn't have the other. Yeah, that's unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hopefully this hits something in the front line. Or that. That's not bad. Yep. Definitely still a little bit in trouble here. If he's running gunship mission, we could just get burnt out. Hoping to see another one of our guard units again. Bloody Sickle's decent. It's a redraw. It's a damage, but it is a redraw. One, two, three, four, five. I wanna hit my own guy here, I think. That one took a little longer than I would have expected, but we got there. Like that, a deck like that just falls apart to ours normally if we just have an early Bloody Sickle. or if they just don't have it. Like he found both of his 109th engineers or whatever the number is in his top 10 cards or something like that. Pretty ridiculous. That's too bad. I was hoping to bait out a countermeasure there. Might be right to just be resource efficient and bloody sickle this, because he's almost certainly going to run this into here. It's an interesting play. Do I URAL factories here? I think I do what I said I was going to before, though. That's kind of nice, because even if he encircles this next turn, we can eat the 1 with this, gain back some life, and then we have enough to go 2, 4, 5, yeah. Brutal. We're probably just dead. Actually, we're not just dead. We could find guard units. So at least we can save ourselves against certain things. Not really much we could do there, honestly. Probably still want ZHUKOV. Against the US deck, it could be kind of like the last game, right? Like either it's going to hit something that helps us now, or like if it hits something cheap, we can actually start applying pressure. I'm going to go ahead and use it. Not gonna attack with it. He could be running air defense. We'll bait it out with this if he wants to hold it up still. And then we get it, and then we essentially just upgrade it. Could red banner this. If we do, we could end up getting something that this trades with anyway. It's probably not the best. Just play conservatively. I rolled the dice already once with ZHUKOV. I'm not going to roll it again with red banner. I feel like we're almost certainly going to get punished for that one. Yeah, I don't want that hitting the front line if I can help it. Pretty good turn from him. Opponent's playing a deck similar to what we will be next, I believe. Yeah, next. Okay, assuming he has double that, or he's just gonna... Honestly, I'd rather he spend 2 removal on that and then instead of getting value off of this. Oh, you want to attack me? Okay. Don't want to just play this out into a Avenger. Then again, this eats the Avenger, but still. Yeah, we'll just relax, I think. Now I think I'm okay doing this, seeing what we get. that's not dying to an Avenger. So that's nice. I don't know why he'd hold that up. Is he not running Avengers, maybe? Do I play this out now because of that, or do I play this? I feel like I want things that can move. I'll just play this out. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine, even if he Avengers us. Yeah, this game's over. Don't think I want to keep that in the opener. Probably not that either. This in case he's the aggressive deck again. That for the same reason. Might be too much. Yep. That might be good this game. Depends. Depends on what type of deck he is. Start with this. Huh. Yeah. We'll go with that. That's annoying. So pretty good turn from us. Sacrifice our guy essentially to like catch up a bit on board here. Cool. We actually have enough. Really? Okay. I mean, fine with that. He just really doesn't want us taking the front line, I guess. Him not hitting us with that is really, really good. How do I want to do this now? I kind of need... I think it's imperative that I get the value off of this. I don't think I can just run these two into there. Could move one of those guys forward. Could also just bloody sickle this. I think we bloody sickle that. Too bad. I don't think we can win this now. I think he just got a little bit too much value. Or a little bit too much damage. Play this. He'll deal 3. We don't really have a way to take that off the table. We're not drawing any of the cards we need. Maybe this can act like a distraction. Then we can't draw with this. Kind of need to find an answer to that. Yeah, it's too bad we just drew too much expensive stuff. GG's. Kind of anticlimactic ending there. Like, it was looking like we were gonna turn the corner. We had that one great turn with our 3-4s and just couldn't do it. This is probably an archetype worth exploring, actually. Seems like there's a lot of good stuff. It's got a lot going for it, for sure. Yeah, and now I just think we're too far behind. There's like nothing we can find that'll win. A little too late for stuff like that. We needed to, like, I don't know, he just had too much bounce. Man, just seems like no matter what you do in this game when it comes to mid-range decks, it's just like you either have to be just pure, you have to be on the pure greed side of the spectrum, because if you try to walk the line like right down the middle, it just seems like it doesn't matter. The aggressive decks are just too good. There's like actual traditional mid-range just doesn't seem to exist in this game, which is sad. I don't know, you could argue that this isn't really a traditional mid-range deck anyway. We have such expensive stuff at the top end. Do I want to ensure I have at least one of these in the upcoming draws? Nah, let's do this. Yeah, I don't know that our draws were that bad, though, that game. I feel like we drew about average. I don't know, I'd have to look back at the replay. Really see if we, like, made any critical errors. Now we're just like... Our hand is just not set up to beat this at all. I don't even know if our deck is really that good against this archetype, to be honest, which I'm fine with. This one's not like super popular right now. Playing this out just gains us a ton of health. Doesn't do much else, though. Oh, man. I can't wait to switch to the German deck so we can beat up greedy strategies like this. Nope. It's one turn off from that being really good. Wow. Imagine not running Flampanzer. I can't do it. I can't do it, chat. I can't play decks without Flampanzer this game. It just always feels bad. I am addicted to the Flam. More penny planes across the table, I know. So maybe I want these. This is probably not good. This plus this kills like the small guy, but otherwise is mediocre. Not sure that's very useful necessarily, but... Okay, the pause indicates he doesn't have Monty, which would be the worst thing he could have, in my opinion. I think we want to just turn this into a 4, maybe? Because otherwise he's just going to run these two into it, and then it's just like... That doesn't feel great. Could also just take one of these out with it. This is dead to a... it's dead to a carpet bombing anyway. But I'd also rather just keep up the pressure. Nah, it's okay. If he wants to run these two into here, it's fine. It's either that or this. So. Now I probably want to take those two out and bomb that. Otherwise, this just doesn't, like, it just is just gets worse and worse as the game goes on. Dealing 6 to him probably doesn't necessarily bring him in range, like, meaningful. Like, it's probably just not that meaningful is what I'm trying to say. Probably going to reset the board here with carpet bombing. And then I don't know where we go from there. Like, these look like they're dead in this matchup, so that's sad. Okay, he's sacrificing one of those for that. I guess it could have gone worse. Hopefully this hits something meaningful. Ah, yes. How could I forget? He's running, he's British German, so of course that these would have text. That's pretty good in theory. Gotta remember to save this for this. Do it again, play this. I think I want to save this URAL Factories for potentially turning one of our B-17s into a Pershing. Fuck off, man. At least we drew 2. God, I hate this card so much. So, could play both of those out. Then what happens? Then he just bombs one of them with these two and plays carpet bombing, then we lose one. Or he just pins everything. Maybe that was wrong because, I mean, is he likely to have a blitz air unit? Probably not. Okay, 1 carpet bombing down means I think I go bomb that, play these 2. Yes, I think we do that. He could still have Blackburns to take this out. We haven't seen a Kitty Hawk from him yet, which he's almost certainly running. But these are definitely, hopefully, going to start giving him problems. He's seen 3 more cards off his deck than we have. Make that a hell of a lot more. Holy shit. So Kitty Hawk would be a pretty good draw from him here. Looks like he's got it. He's mousing over that. Oh, he's got that instead. Okay. So close. Yeah, I think we just stick this while we can, shoot him. So he's dead to this even through a guard unit, so he needs to pin this, but he also has to worry about these. Holy smokes, card draw dot deck. Okay, that's good. So now you can Blackburn. Probably that was easily the best hit. I think I want to save this for something big. If I do that, no, he has bombers that can kill this anyway. I mean, it's not doing anything, so I may as well. I think we're supposed to play the Hellcat here. Use our resources. Okay. I think we just pass. Yep. That's why I saved this, because I was afraid that that would be a thing that he could have. So, I think we've worked through all of his really nasty stuff. We're through both Panther Gs, or Panther As rather. This Lancaster. I haven't seen Grenadier Guards yet from him, so you could still have some of those. We've gotten through both of his elite planes that we don't like. We haven't seen the... whatchamacallits from him, though. The Panther A's. So we could still be running those. Now we have answers to them. And all the while, he's slowly running out of cards. There's Grenadier Guards. There's a second Grenadier Guards. I think I'd much rather guarantee that the Avenger hits the fighter. So I think we're gonna move this up, shoot this. Because this finishes that off. He's down to 5 cards left. And we have a whole deck left, so I think this one's over. And that one pretty much takes us to the end of our block with this deck, actually. So I think we will end it there and move on to the next one.